Yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Well, I'm just going to do a quick recap and then I'm back to work. Well, let's see. He came back on with his bloody skull cap. Yes, bloody skull cap indeed. American flag, the white stripe part stained with fresh, scabby blood. And I kind of predicted this. I said, in my mind, I said, Cyrex, you really should not wear anything white. And so far, the one he had was pitch black. So I was like, see, he's learning. But then he takes a step back and he puts an American flag on his head. Disgraceful. Disgracing the flag. How disgraceful it is. Cyrex, I don't know what to say. You disgrace your family. You disgrace your name, you disgrace your reputation, now you disgrace the country. You make me sick. You know that? You know that? But this, you can see CVG's live stream. He got a good close-up. Right on the skullet, or where the skullet is, but it's currently being covered by a Hulk Hogan skull cap, American flag, white stripe, drenched in blood. Absolutely disgusting. And I swear, the same shit is coming out of his mouth that he actually, it's basically the same video that he made like months and months ago on Kick or something. The same shit about how he's not being held down and how Linkin Park saved his life and how he's talking to the people who love him, the people who know what he's going through, who talk to him like a human every day, as he says in his video. People who come up to him online every day, speaking to him like a human, saying, what you are going through is just not right. It's wrong. It's horrible, Cyrex. We feel so bad for you. That's complete and utter horseshit, Cyrex. Complete and utter horseshit. You know it, because where are these people? I've never seen them. I don't see them on Facebook. I don't see them in your comments. I don't see them anywhere. I don't see them coming at me, going at anyone else. I don't. They just seem to talk to you. Why is that, Cyrex? Sounds kind of like maybe you have carbon monoxide poisoning. You're hearing things and seeing things that aren't there. Maybe you should get your meters checked out or something. I don't know. Because you're breathing in something that's making you hallucinate, or, dare I say it, we have witnessed quite possibly the most delusional human being ever to live. I knew you were delusional. I knew you were extremely delusional, but it's to the point now where you believe the sock puppet accounts you create are real. They're not you. They're actual fans. Like you are some god. Or you're like, well, who's like in the Matrix, like Mr. Smith. You keep doubling yourself. N equals a fan, right? Just like 1% is something, right, Cyrex? It's something. Oh, you're right, it is something. It's more than nothing, but it's basically the closest you can get to nothing. I don't know what else to say. You are amazingly delusional. But he was basically complaining about the same old shit in each and every video he has made on YouTube, on Kick, on Rumble. I do believe that he thinks all of this is new. This has never happened to him before. Like, how were the trolls paying their bills before you, Cyrex? That's what I want to know. Were they all on the street? Were they all living in their grandmother's basement and, eating crushed potato chips under the door? Is that what they were doing? They were struggling so bad that as soon as they saw you, you were their savior. The content saved their lives. They became millionaires overnight. Cyrex, you don't live in this world. I understand. I understand that we have to be patient with you in that aspect, but what we will not tolerate is your perversions, your depraved actions that have been proven. And now you want to insult everyone's intelligence and say that those are all fake. The deep faked. The trolls did it. William Glory Hole did it. N-Word Boy did it. Cyrex, you've been being blamed for the same things before Marty, before William, before Edward. I mean, so what was your excuse then? Let's see if I can remember one. Oh yeah, it was your looks. Again, it was you're being discriminated against because you're ugly as shit. That's basically what you were saying. Record labels would not sign you. Record labels. Record, meaning fucking music, Cyrex. Not modeling, okay? I can understand if you were trying to work for Calvin Klein, but you're not. So it really wouldn't matter how you look, okay? There's a young man, well, he was a young man, not anymore, but why don't you look up an artist by the name of Seal? You know what I'm talking about? Tell me if that's a gorgeous man, okay? But he had a great voice. There you go. That's all you need. If you got the talent in the field you're going into or want to go into, then it really doesn't matter how you look, Cyrex, and you know that's bull cocky, and you have to cringe inside. But then again, you can find a silver lining in anything. Just like you did in finding a silver lining and having 1% of Marty's chat voting to hear your music, which there was like 1,000 in there. I mean, Cyrex, nobody is on your side. I know that pains you because your ego is so inflated with hot air from your mommy telling you were an amazing person and how you were going to be a genius in your craft, music or baseball or MMA or being a DJ or whatever, drifting. But instead of, being real with you and actually caring and giving you a dose of reality, she just fed the delusions. And now we have a Cyrex. So, this will not end, okay? If you were just a delusional, fugly liar, yeah, you'd get trolled, but not to this degree, okay? Not for your looks. I would even be against that if somebody was trolling you for the way you look. You can't control that. But you can control where the camera goes, Cyrex, and it seems to always end up at your crotch. So that's the issues that we hold, hatred for. And that's not going to change. See, that type of action is defining. It shows what type of character you have, and it's not a good one. People with a decent, normal character don't constantly pull their schmack out and send it to people they think are minors. It's just a fact, Cyrex. People who are good people, moral people, don't do that. You know who does that? Demons. Petos. Depraved lunatics such as yourself. So that's where I will leave it. You could talk about Linkin Park's new song or whatever, how you missed out on that. That was the trolls' fault, of course. Everything is just the trolls' fault. Even your actions. You even say, yeah, I did some messed up stuff, but I was forced to do those things. You're still not owning up. Do you understand this? And then you're talking about how, the trolls are going to go down, how you are going to make money somehow, some way, doing something. You're just going to do the same thing you have been doing for years and years and years, and you're going to fail at it because the trolls are always going to be there, Cyrex. They're not going anywhere. So get used to it. Buckle up, because the shit is going to continue to hit the fan and splash right in your face. And deep down inside, you deserve it. What did you do, Cyrex? Own it, and don't pass the buck. Ah, yes.